Hi, welcome to yoga class. My name is Candy Block and I will be leading this practice. In today's class, we are going to focus on the things that we do for ourselves that are just for us. It's so easy to place a lot of stuff on your calendar. And really things that people are asking of you, people are wanting you to do, things you feel like you should do. And it's easy to just let go or deprioritize the things that we do that are just for us. And so that's what I want this practice to really focus on, is just kind of refilling your cup. And maybe you taking time out of your day to do this yoga practice is that thing. If it is, awesome. I'm so excited that you're here. And if not, then maybe we can brainstorm some other ways that you can incorporate this into your life off of the mat as well. So we're going to start this practice standing. We're going to stand at the top of the mat, warming up with just a couple of sun salutations. So to get started, we want our big toes to touch. You can have the heels together or they can be a little bit apart, like an inch apart from each other. Maybe just do a big shoulder roll, bringing the shoulders down the back. And then we'll inhale, sweeping the arms out around overhead. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold over your legs. Inhale, wave the spine up, half lift. And then exhale, plant the hands, stepping back to plank, top of a push-up. Rock forward on your tiptoes, option to lower down to the knees, and then lower all the way to the earth. Untuck the toes and inhale up, baby cobra. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. Now take a moment to settle in here. Maybe pedal out the feet a little bit. Shift the hips from side to side. Let the neck go. Let the head hang heavy. Take an inhale, coming up to the balls of the feet. And then exhale, root the heels back down, bringing that stretch into the calf. We'll take an inhale to the balls of the feet, and as you exhale, step to the top of the mat, coming back into your forward fold. Hanging out here for just a moment, maybe heel toeing the feet about hip distance apart. You can place a bend in the knees. Let the neck go. We'll inhale, wave the spine up, half lift, finding a flat back. And then exhale, bend the knees deeply, waving the spine up vertebrae by vertebrae, coming to stand at the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms out around overhead. And then exhale, bring the hands down to heart center, arms by the side, pausing here for a moment. Maybe even closing the eyes, just feeling rooted through the feet here. Maybe do another big shoulder roll. Bringing the shoulder blades down the back. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up around overhead. And then exhale, hinge at your hips, fold over your legs. Inhale, wave the spine up, half lift. And then exhale, plant your hands, stepping back to plank, top of a push-up. Rock forward on your tiptoes, option to use your knees, lower all the way or halfway chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. And then exhale, back downward facing dog. Again, land here, take a moment, pedal out the feet. I always really think about sinking my heart down towards the legs, dropping my head, letting the neck go. Inhale to the balls of the feet, and as you exhale, slowly step to the top of the mat. Let yourself hang heavy in your forward fold. Maybe bring your feet hip distance apart. This time, maybe even grab opposite elbows, just bringing a sway side to side into this fold. Letting the movement naturally deepen the stretch. We'll drop the hands back down to the earth. Inhale, wave the spine up, half lift. And then exhale, bend the knees deeply, waving the spine up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming to stand. Inhale, sweep the arms up around overhead. And then exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Palms by the side, Tadasana, mountain pose. Close your eyes here. Feel nice and rooted. And just notice how this feels to take time for yourself. Using the movement to really fill up your cup, really feel rejuvenated. We'll bring our feet back together to touch, big toes touching. We're going to sweep the arms back, bending through the legs, and then inhale up for your chair pose. So in chair, look down and make sure you can see your toes. And then maybe even lift the toes off of the mat to really sink the weight into the back of the heels. And then place the toes back down on the mat. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, sweep the right arm back, coming into a twist. Inhale, back up to chair pose. Exhale, swing the left arm back and twist. Inhale up to chair pose. We're doing that 2 more times each side. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, twist to the right. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, stand all the way up. And then hinge at the hips, fold over your legs. Whew. Inhale, wave the spine up, half lift. And as you exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank, top of a push-up, rock forward on your tiptoes, and lower all the way or halfway chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Breathe here. Pedal out the feet. Land in this posture. We'll take an inhale, lifting the right leg up and back, 3-legged down dog. And then as you exhale, quietly step the foot between the hands. Lower the back knee, untuck the back toes, and inhale up, low crescent lunge. Exhale to settle into this posture. Bring the shoulders down the back. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands back down to heart center. Take another inhale, find length in the spine, and then exhale, twist towards the right, hooking the left elbow on the right knee, and then press through the hands to deepen the twist. So the twist is really coming from the middle of the back. Using the hands, we want our elbows out wide, pressing and twisting. You can even look up over the right shoulder. Challenge your balance a little bit. Take 2 more breaths. And then slowly begin to unwind. Frame the front foot, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and step back, downward facing dog. We'll take that on the other side. Inhale the left leg up and back, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, silently step the foot between the hands. Lower the back knee, untuck the back toe, and then inhale the arms up. Low crescent lunge. Exhale to settle into the posture. Really feeling the stretch in the front of the hip flexor. Slowing down the breath on the hold. bringing the shoulders down the back. Take another big inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Take an inhale here to find length in the spine. And then as we exhale, we're twisting to the left this time, hooking the right elbow on the left knee, and then pressing through the hands to deepen the twist. Elbows are out wide. You can look up over the left shoulder to really challenge your balance here. One more big inhale, and then slowly unwind, framing the front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and step back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale to the balls of the feet, and exhale, root the heels back down. This time, inhale to the balls of the feet, and as you exhale, slowly step to the top of your mat, coming into your forward fold. This time, we're going to take our peace fingers and wrap them around the big toes. You can have as much of a bend in the knees as you need to. We'll inhale, try to wave the spine up, half lift, finding length, and then exhale, pull the torso down towards the legs a little bit more. See if you can even rock the weight into the balls of the feet. Let go of the toes. Inhale, wave the spine up, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees deeply, waving the spine up vertebrae by vertebrae, coming to stand at the top of the mat. Inhale, the arms go up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Pausing here for a moment. Either keeping the hands at heart center or maybe bringing them down to the side. Close the eyes. Notice the way our feet feel rooted onto the mat. Really bringing that energy up through the legs. We have a slight tuck of the tailbone, broad across the collarbones. We'll open the eyes, bring the feet together, big toes to touch. We're going to sweep the arms back behind us and then up for chair pose one more time. Every time I land in chair pose, I've got to look down at my toes because I tend to bring my knees forward. So I want to make sure I'm really shifting my hips back, lifting my toes to bring the weight into the heels, and then placing the toes back down on the earth. We'll bring our hands down to heart center. Take a big inhale here, find length. And then exhale, twist to the right, hooking the left elbow on the right knee. We're taking a twist, but in our chair pose, pressing through the arms to deepen the twist, really making sure our knees stay in alignment. So glance down at the knees, notice if one has shot forward in front of the other, and see if you can bring them back into alignment. Take one more big breath here. Slowly unwind. Take an inhale. And then exhale, twist in the other direction, hooking the right elbow on the left knee. Again, press through the hands to deepen the twist. Glance down at your knees, make sure they're still in alignment. And then breathe here. I know I'm feeling this in my legs too. Hold for one more breath. Slowly unwind, coming back up to stand. Whew. Maybe shake out the legs a little bit. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up around overhead. And then exhale, hinge at your hips, fold over the legs. From here, we're going to plant our hands and step the right foot back. Setting ourselves up in our runner's lunge. We'll inhale the arms up, high crescent lunge. Exhale to settle into this posture. Take one more big inhale. And then exhale, open it up, warrior two. I know we're really getting into the legs today. Try to sink that front knee right over the ankle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, windmill the hands down, frame the front foot, and step the right foot up to meet the left. Hang out in your forward fold. We're going to take that on the other side, planting the hands, stepping the left leg back. Find your runner's lunge here and inhale up, high crescent lunge. Exhale to settle in. Whew. Take a big inhale. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. See if you can sink just a little bit deeper. Bring the shoulders down the back, soft gaze out over the front middle finger. Keeping your legs where they are, reverse your warrior two. And then exhale, windmill the hands down, frame the front foot, and step the left leg up to meet the right. Whew. Hang out in your forward fold. Let the neck hang heavy. Inhale, wave the spine up, half lift. And then exhale, bend the knees deeply, waving the spine up all the way to stand. Inhale, sweep the arms out around overhead. And then exhale, hands down through heart center. Let the hands fall to the side. Now we're just going to take a step back on our mat. We're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. So you can step either foot back. Find the distance between your feet that feels good. We can always adjust when we come into the fold, but we want our feet almost like they're pigeon-toed. So our toes are facing the side of the mat. Take an inhale, find lots of length in the spine. And then exhale, hinge at your hips, fold over the legs. You can release the hands down to the mat. And then maybe here you decide if you want to heel toe your feet a little bit wider, you can. Or vice versa, you can bring the feet in a little bit. See again if you can sink the weight into the front of the feet, into the balls of the feet, getting light on the heels. Most of us will tend to be opposite. We like to sink the weight in the heels. So try playing with coming forward. You can walk your hands out in front of you like you're taking a wide-legged down dog. Or maybe you walk the hands behind you, trying to pull your torso a little bit closer to your legs. Let the neck hang heavy. We'll slowly walk the hands back under the shoulders, finding a half lift, a nice long spine, and then inhale up all the way to stand. Whew. Maybe shift the hips, scoot the feet back in underneath of you, coming to the top of the mat. We're going to sink down one more time into our chair pose. Arms sweep back and up, and then from here you can bring your hands to heart center, but we're going to try to balance coming all the way down to the mat. The heels can lift off of the earth. See if you can place your butt quietly on the mat, and then we're going to roll down onto our backs. So just placing each vertebrae there, hugging the knees in towards the chest. Take a moment to pause here. We'll keep our right knee hugged in towards the chest, extend the left leg long on the mat, and then we're going to come into our spinal twist. So bringing the right knee across the body, Our right arm can go out wide to the side, trying to keep the shoulder blades on the mat, feeling this twist in the outer hip. You can keep the hand on top of the knee to press it down towards the earth, or you can also place a block or any kind of prop or pillow under the knee if that feels like too much sensation. You can bring the gaze out over the right arm or just keep it up towards the ceiling. And then again, maybe close the eyes here. Really tune inward as we round or wind down the practice. Notice how you're feeling now that you've taken just 20 minutes out of your day to move your body, to breathe deeply, to stretch. We'll slowly bring the right leg back up through center, hugging it in towards the chest one more time, and then extend the leg down on the mat. Hug the left knee in towards the chest, and then we'll take our spinal twist on the other side, bringing the left leg across the body. Left arm can go out wide to the side, trying to keep our shoulder blades on the earth. We can keep our hand here to pull the leg towards the ground, or we can place any kind of prop underneath of the knee so our leg can relax. You might bring your gaze over the left arm this time, or just keep it up towards the ceiling. And this time, as we breathe here, maybe set an intention. What's one more thing you can do for yourself today that's just for you? Nothing that anyone is asking you to do. No shoulds, just something that might be fun or relaxing or rejuvenating. It can be as simple as maybe just going to bed 5 minutes earlier. Maybe it's an activity you want to put on your calendar. Set that intention now. We'll slowly bring the leg back through center, hugging it in towards the chest one more time. And then extend the leg long on the mat, setting yourself up for Shavasana. I'll take this Shavasana with you. Take a big inhale, filling the lungs completely. And exhale, let that go, releasing any final bit of tension in the body. Closing the eyes, allowing this practice to integrate during Shavasana. Slowly bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up around overhead, lifting the spine off of the mat like it's that first stretch of the day. Exhale, let it go. Slowly roll onto either your right or left side, pausing in a fetal position, using the arm as a headrest. Take one more big inhale, really feeling the entire backside of the rib cage expand. And as you exhale, you'll slowly make your way up to your seated position. Finding your easy seat. We'll bring our hands to touch, palms to heart center. The light in me honors and acknowledges the light in you. Namaste.